TCH. Figures. Summer 2025 rolled in, and now the timeline's flooded with isekai clones, romcoms with 3-word titles, and edgy boys with tragic backstories. So guess what? Rain, your favorite totally not here permanently Tsundere host, will be ranking everything airing this season. Anime, manga tie-ins, even that one show you pretend you're watching for the plot. I see you. This isn't just some popularity contest either. I'm judging based on vibes, plot, animation, and fine, fan service, if I must. So sit down, take notes, and prepare to get your taste judged harder than a seasonal waifu poll. Let's rank these anime before another reincarnated vending machine wins anime of the season. Okay? Be baka. Okay, so, look, I just watched the trailer for See You Tomorrow at the Food Court, and I know what you're thinking, Rin, it's just 2 girls sitting around talking. Where's the action? Where's the drama? TCH, that's the point, dummy. It's not about explosions or love triangles or evil demon lords. It's about vibes, about real friendship, kind that doesn't need grand declarations, just fries, soda, and 30 minutes a day of unfiltered girl talk. You've got Wada, the loud, sporty Jioru, who acts like she doesn't care about anything, and Yamamoto, the perfect, quiet honor student, who looks like she definitely judges everyone, but somehow these two are inseparable after school. Every day, they meet at the food court and just talk about school, love, life, dumb classmates. Nothing is ever huge, but everything feels real. It's low-key, but emotionally loaded, kind of like me. So, what tier is it? S tier. Yeah, I said it. S tier. Shocking, right? But listen, it's short, it's warm, the animation has this soft glow to it, and the chemistry between the girls. Chef's kiss. There's no overdone drama, no awkward pacing. It knows what it is, and nails it. It's the kind of show you watch when life feels a little too loud and you just want something comforting. And if you say it's boring, then you clearly don't know how to appreciate a good friendship dynamic, baka. Okay, sit down. I just watched the trailer for this upcoming anime called Bad Girl, and I've got thoughts. No, not just random thoughts. Rain certified, enemy obsessed, brutally honest thoughts. First of all, this show, chaotic, unhinged, totally my type. Wait, not like that. I meant show type, okay? You've got this girl, super smug, total delinquent energy, tossing school rules out the window and dragging us along for the ride. The trailer throws flashing text, aggressive cuts, and a soundtrack that literally screams, I do what I want. Like, hello, this isn't your grandma's slice of life. This is Bad Girl slice of chaos. Now look, I'm not saying it's perfect. If you're expecting deep, emotional slow burns like Fragrant, forget it. This one's loud, bold, and maybe even a little stupid, in a fun way. You know, like that one friend who starts a fire just to see what happens. You know who you are. The animation, sharp. The attitude, dangerous. The vibes, reckless and kinda irresistible. My rank, a tier. Yeah, a tier. Because even if it turns out to be all bark and no bite, the trailer knew exactly what it was doing. It doesn't fake depth. It doesn't play nice. It just says, here's a girl who's gonna stir up everything. Try and stop her. And honestly, I kinda respect that. So yeah, a tier for now. Unless episode 1 flops, then I'm dragging it down to see faster than a filler arc. Okay, so listen, I just watched the trailer for Mikadono Sanshimai wa Angai, Horror, and, ugh, I can't believe I'm saying this, but it's kinda cute, like dangerously cute. You've got this totally average guy, UIAC, right? Nothing special about him, but out to nowhere, he ends up living with 3 sisters, who are basically all superstars in their own weird way. One's a famous actress, one's a martial arts prodigy, and the last one, a smug little genius shogi queen who's already giving dangerously flirty brainiac energy. And guess what? At first, they're all cold or distant toward him. Duh. It's the classic setup. But slowly, they start to open up. And before you know it, each of them is falling for this plain guy. TCH. What is it with rom-com guys being walking oatmeal and still pulling? So, what do I think? The animation is super clean. Of course it is. It's from Pia Works. The sisters have good chemistry, and I'll admit it, the smug one is probably gonna steal the whole show. If I were a sister, I'd be the Tsundere one yelling at you from across the hallway with a pillow in my hand. But also, it's not that original. I mean, come on, it's a guy lives with 3 cute girls, and they fall for him setup. You've seen it. I've seen it. Everyone's seen it. Final judgment. B tier. It's sweet, it's polished, and it's definitely got waifu potential. But unless it surprises me with some deep emotional arcs or clever twists, it's staying in the fun but safe zone. Okay, I saw it. Alright, that trailer for Rascal does not dream of Santa Claus. And I know you did too. Don't pretend like you weren't staring at Sakuta and my like some love-struck idiot. Akim PH. So here's what's happening. You remember how the original series had that whole puberty syndrome weirdness, right? Well, it's back. But now they're in university. Yes, finally. No more high school desks and uniforms. And get this. There's a girl in a Santa outfit involved. But don't go getting the wrong idea. This isn't some cheap Christmas comedy. It's got that same emotional mystery vibe we got with Bunny Girl Senpai. You know, that whole, I'm crying, but I don't know why, thing. The trailer's pretty chill, no explosions, no screaming, just soft music, a bit of snow, some heavy silence. But that's how you know it's gonna hurt later. And the animation, yeah, it's Cloverworks, of course it's pretty. Don't ask dumb questions. The lighting, the mood, the chemistry between Sakuta and Mai, ugh, it's still so good, like annoyingly good. So what do I rank it? S tier. Obviously. Why? Because it's not trying too hard. It just hits you right in the feelings without warning, like a slap to the heart. Not that I'm crying. I just noticed my eyes felt humid. That's it. So are you gonna watch it with me or not? I'm not saying I want company, but if you happen to be watching it too, then I guess that's fine. Just don't blame me when you cry during the ending. I warned you, okay? Alright, you saw the trailer, right? The Chainsaw Man, Reze arc movie. If you didn't seriously, what are you doing with your life? This movie's gonna be a full-on emotional landmine. You've got Denji, finally catching a break, just trying to enjoy a cute cafe girl and then boom. Bomb girl. Spy. Heartbreak. Blood everywhere. You know, typical Chainsaw Man stuff. But this time, it hurts more. Why? It's fire. Mappa's animation. Still god tier. Like, disgustingly good. The story. It's one of the most tragic arcs in the manga. If you've read it, you know. Reze, she's charming, and totally unforgettable. You'll simp. And you. I know how easily you get attached. So good luck emotionally surviving this one, hey? S tier. No, I'm not just riding the hype train. I actually thought about it. It's got everything. Action, depth, tragedy, and that weird bittersweet flavor that only Chainsaw Man pulls off. Season 4 of The Rising of the Shield Hero is back, and this time, Nafumi and his crew are heading into Siltveld, the land of demi-humans. And get this, instead of being treated like trash, finally, they're welcomed like royalty. Yeah, imagine that, people actually respecting Nafumi for once. But don't get too comfy, you know something's gonna go wrong. New land, new faces. That always means betrayal, hidden agendas, and probably a political headache Nafumi didn't ask for. And speaking of new faces, did you see that bird guy? Valner or Werner or whatever his name is? He looks way too friendly. And that lion man, Drillis. Total, I'm going to challenge you for no reason. Energy, it's classic Shield Hero setup, tension, power plays, and someone about to get emotionally wrecked. The animation, still solid. The vibe, heavy, dramatic, like, peace is a lie, kind of energy. And honestly, I'm into it. And not because I like watching Nafumi suffer or anything. I just want the story to matter, okay? My personal rank, S tier. Yeah, I said it. I know season 3 had mixed vibes, but this looks like a proper comeback. New country, yes. Political intrigue, yes. Shield bashing action, probably coming. Philo being adorable, odd, maybe. If they handle the story right, it could be the best season yet. So don't roll your eyes and say, meh, until you've seen at least 3 episodes. Got it? Okay, listen, that trailer, absolutely insane. Like, full body chills level insane. We're talking Infinity Castle arc, the arc everyone's been dying to see animated, and it's finally dropping in theaters this September the 2nd, 2025. I'm not freaking out. You're freaking out. Do you see how clean that animation was? Ufotable just casually out here dropping movie quality visuals like it's nothing. That Akaza scene, fluid. That Zenitsu raid shot, beautiful. That Shinobu smile that isn't really a smile because she's about to die. Rude. These aren't just fights. They're personal. They've got weight. Zenitsu versus Kaigaku, old trauma and unresolved rivalry. Tanjiro versus Akaza, emotional pain versus raw rage. And Shinobu, don't even. I'm not ready. You're not ready. Nobody is ready. What do I rank it? S tier, obviously. This is Demon Slayer at peak drama, peak action, and peak pain. Every character here has something to prove or something to lose, and they're not holding back. Plus, did you catch that soundtrack swell when Gyu showed up? Yeah, I saw your goosebumps. Don't lie. Just don't miss this one. Infinity Castle arc is gonna break people. And maybe, just maybe, that's the point. Now go rewatch the trailer. I already did. 5 times. And I still screamed every time Shinobu appeared. Baka. So you saw the trailer for Sakamoto Days Part 2? Huh? Took you long enough. Let me tell you something. This is not the same show we saw back in Part 1. Like, seriously, this glow up. It's insane. They finally fixed the visuals. No more washed out colors or stiff fight scenes. Everything looks crisper, sharper, and way more fluid. And the animation, it's got that snap to it now. That pop. Like they realized, oh right, this manga has some of the best action choreography and jump, maybe we should actually animate that properly. And they did. Thank goodness. Also, did you hear that new O.P. method by Koroi? Absolute banger. Perfectly captures that stylish, cool yet chaotic vibe Sakamoto Days needs. Like, you watch this trailer and just feel the confidence oozing from it. How am I ranking this? S tier, no hesitation. Yeah, I said it. You wanna argue with me? Go ahead. But you're wrong. This trailer screams, we heard your complaints. We're cooking now. Sit down and enjoy. And I will. Reluctantly. Not like I'm hyped or anything. Idiot. Okay, listen. This second part is about to go global. We're leaving Japan behind, and heading straight to South America. Yeah, the place where the whole petrification thing supposedly started. And guess what? Stanley's still on their trail. Yep, Science War Round 2. But this time, it's personal. Oh, and did you catch the new characters? There's Chelsea, this genius geographer, who probably has a map tattooed on her brain. And then Leonard, ex-military radar guy, who could probably hear you breathing from the other side of the earth. Perfect additions to Senki's ragtag Brainiac Avengers. Plus the new O.P. Supernova by Kanaboon, certified banger, and the ending by Otoha, emotional as heck. We've got travel, danger, rival geniuses, and, obviously, science experiments that should not be legal. So what do I think? S tier, period. You've got new lands, global stakes, science versus military tension, gorgeous animation, and Senku being Senku. What more do you want? A free chemistry set. Oh, you want to talk about Call of the Night Season 2? Huh? I thought you'd never ask. Took you long enough. What? Were you out wandering the streets looking for a vampire too? Okay, listen up. Season 2 is dropping this July. And we're back with our favorite sleep-deprived high schooler Ko Yamori, and the absolute queen of lazy vamp energy, Nazuna Nanakusa. And if you thought things were chill before, nope, it's getting way more intense. They're bringing in Kiku Hoshimi, a new vampire who's, let's just say, not exactly harmless. The trailer already gives off some serious emotional tension, and he's clearly in way deeper than he thought. Plus, Enko Yugasu is still around, and she's not about to let these vampire antics slide. Honestly, it feels like things are finally getting personal, like heartbreak and soul-searching levels of personal. So yeah, I'm putting this in S tier, easily. The vibes are immaculate, the emotional depth is leveling up, and the tension, both romantic and dangerous, is chef's kiss. It's not your average love story, and that's exactly why I love it. I'm giving it a B tier for now. Why? Because the trailer looks good. It's shiny. The characters are fun. But if this season doesn't finally move the relationship needle forward, I swear I'm gonna scream. Or throw Kazuya into the ocean. Maybe both. What's it about? This one's a refined, slow burn romance, with a side of elegance. We follow a noble woman in disguise entering society undercover. Expect court intrigue, quiet glances, and subtle emotional power plays. It's got a classy, period drama vibe, flowers, gowns, rain-soaked revelations. Not your usual loud anime, more like a whispered secret at a masquerade ball. You felt it, right? Gentle piano, moody visuals, and that hint of elegant tension. The animation feels polished and restrained, focused on mood and atmosphere over action. It's the kind of show you watch when your heart needs a slow dance, not a battlefield. B tier, why not higher? Visually and tonally, it's very well made, but at the moment, the trailer gives more promise than payoff, setting tone without revealing emotional depth yet.
You're putting it in the same rank as Rent a Girlfriend?
Wait a sec. Are you seriously comparing the fragrant flower blooms with dignity to Rent a Girlfriend? That's not what I meant, okay? She waves her hands frantically. They're both B tier but for totally different reasons. Ugh, I knew you'd twist my words. Okay, Aiken PH. You better not let Isan hear you compare Netflix romance to rental girlfriend drama ever again. B baka. Hey, you saw the trailer for Keiru Hana wa Rin to Saku, didn't you? Ooh. Are you just pretending like you weren't immediately into the soft lighting and sweet piano soundtrack? Let me guess, you weren't expecting much. I wasn't either. But then I watched it and ugh, fine. I'll admit it. It's kind of beautiful. So the story, super simple. We've got Rintaro. He looks all tough, but he's actually a cinnamon roll working in a bakery. Then there's Keiruko, the perfect girl from the fancy neighboring school. Somehow, these two start running into each other, bonding over pastries and small talk. You know, the kind of slow burn stuff that sneaks up on you when you least expect it. It's adorable. But don't think this is just fluff. There's this whole vibe of, we shouldn't be hanging out, but we are anyway, that gives it just enough tension. Plus, the animation. Cloverworks really said, we're gonna make this look like falling in love feels. Everything's warm, elegant, and gentle, like a romance novel but animated. I'm putting this in tier, and don't give me that look. It's earned. The trailer doesn't hit with explosive drama or anything, but that's kind of the point. It's romantic in a real, quiet way. It just needs one moment, one really emotional punch, and I'll happily promote it to S tier. Deal. Anyway, it drops July the 6th. I'll be watching, and you better be watching too, or I swear I'll call you out for having no taste. And not that I care if you do or not, or anything. It's just, I don't want you missing out. Baka. Dandadan returns on July the 3rd, 2025, picking up right after the creepy haunted house cliffhanger. You know, the cursed house art. Then it dives deep into the surreal evil eye arc, and even hints of a future kaiju arc later on, plenty stacked into a 12-episode core. The trailer slams you in the face with that purple-toned horror vibe. It's atmospheric, unsettling, and dripping with supernatural dread. That evil eye is peak nightmare fuel. You feel that ominous purple aura. Science Saris color game is top tier again. And yes, the opening theme by Aina the End, Kakumaiju, hits all the right notes, like Momo and Okarin running into whatever hell this season throws at them. It's fiery, emotional, and absolutely fits the ride we're in for. So what's my take? S tier. No question. This trailer doesn't pull punches. It throws into the deep end of body horror, emotional stakes, and twisted mythos. The energy's electric, and the fact they're adapting these dark arcs next. That's exactly why we fell in love with Dandadan in the first place. So you sent me the trailer for Jiddu Hanki ni Yumarkawada or Wa Maikyo, Wo Samiyu Season 2. Aka Reborn is a vending machine season 2. Smart. Let's chat about it like dinner guests, not courtroom witnesses. They officially dropped the trailer and confirmed the season premieres July 2, 2025. With the return of Studio Gokumi Times Axes, and the voice cast, Jun Fukuyama as Boxo, Keed Hondo as Lamis, and a returning crew including director Takashi Yamamoto and composer Tatsuya Takahashi. The teaser revisits the dungeon, Boxo's stuck as a vending machine in a magical labyrinth, but he's made friends and sold drinks. And guess what? He's heading deeper into new dungeon challenges, bringing both absurdity and heart. How do I feel? This one gets B tier from me. At least for now. Why? Because the charm is all there. Goofy concept, cozy heroism, and that bizarre vending machine in a dungeon humor. The visuals feel just as lively as season 1, and the new opening theme by Bratio, Miri Cider, is catchy enough to hum in the shower. But it's still a niche comedy isekai. Like, it'll entertain you for laughs and comfort. But don't expect any heavy plot twists or epic drama. It's a vending machine in a dungeon. That's the ticket. Oh, you want to talk about a couple of Cuckoos season 2 now? Huh? Fine. But don't expect me to go easy on it just because it's a rom-com. So, it's officially coming back this July the 8th. And guess what? The love mess is even bigger this time. Naga's still bouncing between Erika, Sachi, and Hiro, and now they're throwing Mochizuki into the chaos too. Like seriously, how many girls does this guy need in his radius before someone files a harem tax? Animation-wise, it still looks good. It's got that clean, vibrant style, and the new opening by Asmi actually slaps. I'm not gonna lie, that part had me tapping my foot a little. Not because I liked it or anything, just because I was bored. Okay? But let's be honest. Nagi, that boy better figure out his feelings this season or I'm jumping into the anime and smacking some sense into him. Gently, maybe. So yeah, I'm ranking it tier for now. It's got potential, the drama's heating up, the cast is expanding, and it's not just fluff anymore. If it sticks the emotional landing, maybe I'll bump it up to S tier. But you, I swear, if you start rooting for every girl again and can't pick a favorite, we're gonna have problems. Not that I care what you think or anything. I just don't want you to embarrass yourself. Baka. You wanna know about cultural exchange with a game center girl? I mean, I guess I could tell you it's not like I watched the trailer 3 times or anything. So, okay, get this. It's about this Japanese guy, Renji, who works part-time at an arcade. Totally normal, right? Then this British transfer student named Lily walks in, and she absolutely sucks at crane games. Like, embarrassingly bad. I could have done better with my eyes closed. AKMPH. Anyway, Renji helps her win a plushie, and she gets all flustered and gives him a Valentine's message, except she doesn't understand what she's saying in Japanese. It's all awkward misunderstandings and, oh no, she's actually super cute and foreign, and what do I do now? Vibes. If you like those soft, fuzzy, slice of life anime with cute awkward moments, and culture clash comedy, yeah, maybe you'd like this. Not that I think you have good taste or anything, Baka. Now, for the part you're really waiting for, a tier. Look, it's not S tier yet, but it's got the ingredients, adorable premise, relatable awkward moments, actual cultural depth, hopefully, and a really comfy, nostalgic setting. The only reason I'm not putting it in S tier is because we don't know how far it'll go yet. If it leans too hard on just the gimmick, like, haha, she doesn't understand Japanese again, it might get old. But if it balances the comedy with actual heart, yeah, it could level up. So yeah, a tier from me. And if it makes me cry by episode 5, then I'll move it to S, B, but I won't admit it out loud. Got it. So picture this, an isekai with a flip twist, no harem power fantasy. He's off, but incredibly ugly, and every interaction with a girl drains his life. That means no romantic tropes, no flirting, he literally can't touch them without consequences. He ends up forming a trio with other transported people, Seika, Seiji, and Reze. The group dynamic leads to awkward team building, and touch warfare, I guess. Shiger's actually a decently attractive man in real life. but he chose to pump all his stat points into combat, leaving his looks at minus 255. That stats for beauty trade-off gag really makes the premise pop. And now the ranking. I'm tossing this one right into a tier for summer 2025. Hear me out. Fresh twist on Isekai. Ugly yet. Oh, and can't touch girls hilarious, clever, and emotionally nuanced. Production quality is solid with White Fox animating. Will it get S tier? Maybe, if it handles the emotional side well, and doesn't lean too hard into cheap jokes or shallow fights. But if they balance humor and real character development, especially with that tactile weakness, it could level up. Think that time I got reincarnated as a slime, but darker and more bittersweet. So hey, Grand Blue is finally getting a season 2, and it's airing July the 7th. Yeah, it's real. I saw the trailer, and, oh my god, it's everything you'd expect and more. It starts all soft, like, ew, maybe this is a romance arc. There's sunset lighting, calm music, people being gentle, and then, bam, someone gets body slammed into the ocean half naked, and I was like, yup, we're back, baby, I swear. Grand Blue always tricks you into thinking it's wholesome, then hits you with 10 straight minutes of shirtless chaos and Seiki-fueled nonsense. And the gang's all here. Yuri, Chiisa, Aina, even Nanaka with her. Yuri is justice, energy. The music's fire too. The new ending theme, it's called Haraka de Datsuki, which literally translates to fighting naked, and they meant it. There's a scene in the trailer where they're all brawling in swim trunks like it's a tradition or something. Absolute madness. Glorious, beautiful madness. And honestly, it just feels right. Like you're going back to visit your dumb college friends, who never grew up. And that's kin to the charm of it. You get laughs, beach episodes, diving moments that maybe make you emotional for like 3 seconds, and then back to someone throwing a cooler full of beer at someone's head. If I had to rank it, it's S tier. No doubt. The comedy, the characters, the energy, it's all back, just as dumb and lovable as before. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't stupidly excited. Like, I was smiling the whole time through the trailer. And no, I wasn't blushing. The sun was in my eyes. So, this trailer for Gachiakuta, aka Legit Trash, just dropped, and oh boy, did it hit differently? The world they're building. Brutal. We've got Rudo, a dirt poor kid from the slums of some floating city, accused of murder, and tossed into the pit, a literal garbage dump floating in the abyss. I'm talking dystopian vibes with trash beasts prowling around. But here's the twist. This isn't just horror survival. It's dark fantasy shonen with a vengeance-driven hero, and a gritty art style drenched in graffiti aesthetics by Hideyoshi Ando. I'm calling a tier for Gachiakuta right now. It's got the world building, the style, the stakes to be a breakout dark fantasy shonen hit. Full S tier potential if it keeps that emotional weight, and doesn't just go action only. But if the story stays deep, and Rudo's arc hits, this could definitely be one of the season's heavy hitters. So, I watched my Dress Up Darling Season 2's trailer, and oh my god, it looks amazing. Like, I was expecting it to be cute, and all, but this looks like a full glow up. Marin's back with that same energy, bright, bubbly, and totally obsessed with cosplay. And Gojo, still soft-spoken, still adorable, but you can tell he's grown. There's more confidence in the way he talks about crafting now. He's not just supporting Marin's dreams anymore, he's owning his own path too. The trailer showed off some new cosplays, and I'm not even exaggerating, my jaw dropped. Like, Cloverworks isn't playing around. The animation is so clean, and Marin's expressions, absolute perfection. That little wink she does. Yeah, I saw it. Don't act like your heart didn't skip a beat too. And the music, ugh, it's too good. The new opening is such a vibe. Light, energetic, and it totally fits their dynamic. I was humming it before the trailer even ended. Shut up. I wasn't blushing or anything. TCH, don't rush me. I was getting to it, okay? Be baka. Alright, listen up. If we're talking about my Dress Up Darling Season 2, based on that trailer, I'm putting it solidly in S tier. So yeah, it's S tier, no debate. If they keep up this energy, and actually give us the moment between Marin and Gojo, it might even end up one of the best rom-com sequels in anime history. Now, if you say you're not hyped after watching that trailer, I'm seriously going to drag you to the couch and make you watch it again until you get it. HMPH. What the heck is going on this season? It's stacked. Like, every time I think, okay, this is the top tier one, another banger trailer drops. There's barely any room to breathe between all the S tiers and chaos. Like seriously, this season has no chill. It's like the studios all got together and said, let's make Rin suffer trying to rank all this anime. This summer's gonna be wild, and if you're not ready with a watch list, snacks, and tissues, yes, even for the trashy stuff, you're gonna fall behind. And don't come crying to me when everyone's talking about Marin's cosplay or Rudo punching junk monsters into orbit while you're still stuck on episode 2. I warned you,